Hello and welcome to BMW Live Experience. I'm Nikki Shields, and if you'd watched our last episode, you would know that I am a huge BMW fan. So it is a real privilege and honour to be here today to give you a bit of a sneak preview into the brand new BMW 5 Series. Now, if you did miss that episode, don't worry, because you can watch it on our Facebook page. Go to BMW UK and you can watch it there instead. Now, I'm very pleased to say that I am joined by Dan. Dan is our BMW genius. And when I say genius, I mean he literally knows everything there is to know about BMWs, don't you, Dan?
Apparently so.
Apparently so. We're putting you to the test today.
We're going to test it, yeah.
Dan, first of all, tell us, what is a BMW genius?
A BMW genius is an expert that you'll find in the BMW centre or online that can tell you everything you need to know about a BMW. So they're there with you before, during and after you buy a car. Even if it's as simple as a question such as pairing your phone to the car or actually deciding which BMW suits you best, that's what they're there for. And the big difference between a genius and anybody else in the BMW centre is that there's no sales pressure. They're not salespeople. They're just there purely to help you out.
Well, you'll be helping me out today, thankfully. I'm very happy to have you by my side. Now, we have got to talk about this stunning new 5 Series. I mean, we're talking about the design, really, today. What's the biggest difference?
I think the front end is an enormous difference from the previous model. The 5 Series was already topping its group tests, and so this 5 Series has got a great start in life. Particularly the kidney grills are larger than before, and met for the first time in the 5 Series by the LED headlight. So it gives a very striking presence on the road.
And it's so iconic, that kidney grille. I love it that it's now been integrated with the lights. It looks absolutely stunning. Now, I also know that that spacious interior is very luxurious. So I'm going to go and check that out, and I'm going to leave you to have a look at the exterior of the car.
Yeah, let's get comfortable. So these kidney grills incorporate active airstream technology like the 7 Series. So these flaps here will remain closed when the engine is cold. They'll open when it's warmer. But in doing so, that manages airflow over the car as well. So efficiency of the 5 Series starts right here. Now, as I mentioned, we've got these LED headlights. These are the adaptive LEDs. As you can see, they're quite iconic with the Corona ring design. And being adaptive, they will follow the curves in the road, as well as selectively using its high beam to illuminate the road ahead. If we look slightly further down the car, we've got the air curtain here. Now, this is where the efficiency starts at the bottom of the car. What this works to do is manage the airflow around the wheel arch to keep it really linear, to avoid any unnecessary aerodynamic drag. And actually, as we come here to the air breather, this channels the airflow alongside the car. Hi, Nikki. Comfortable?
Hi, Dan. How's it going?
Yeah, very comfortable in there?
Oh, unbelievably comfortable.
You look cosy.
Yes, I could go to sleep in here.
Airflow is channeled along the car, up the lines, and you'll find the traditional BMW Hofmeister kink here, which, with a coupe-like roof, really emphasises the car's sporting credentials. Now, I'm going to join you in the back there, Nikki.
Excellent, do. Well, I can assure you that there is plenty of room in here. I mean, you could fit your whole family and your neighbours in here.
You could, there's loads of room, absolutely loads, yeah.
How is it so much spacious? 'Cause, I mean, it weighs, it weighs 100 kilos less, isn't it?
It's 100 kilos, yeah, which is a phenomenal amount. One of the reasons the interior is so spacious is the iDrive display that's now freestanding in the middle of the car. So it means that that upper dash is lowered, and you can see it's accented really nicely by the ambient lighting and that multifunctional instrument panel, which is all standard.
And the dash, the fact that it's been lowered, it also feels like it's sort of angled towards the driver as well, which was, it gives that sort of feeling of being, in a cockpit of a race car.
Exactly that, yeah. It's always, every BMW is always driver oriented, so you've got a real commanding feel of the car on the road.
Love it. Now, let's talk about this ambient lighting. So we can see it glowing blue at the moment, but I believe there are up to 11 different settings, is that right?
That's right, yeah. There is all different colour combinations. You have green, lilac, bronze, orange, and that, so you can really personalise your car to whatever you want it to be.
A colour for any mood. Now, what colour would you go for? If you're going for a romantic drive, you and your car, what colour would you go for?
I like the blue that's going on at the moment, yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice, like an evening blue, midnight blue.
Exactly,
yeah.
Matches the colour of the car.
Excellent, love it. Now the other thing which I really like about this is the electric seats, because it has this memory setting that it remembers particularly how you like your seat setting up, because it's so annoying when you get into the car and, you know, your mum's driven it or your brother's driven it and they've completely changed the settings.
Yeah.
Whereas you have that worry no more.
No, absolutely. You've got 2 buttons on the side of the seat, so you can program yourself as number 1, of course, and whoever as number 2. So it means when you get in the car, the touch of a button, the seat will return to its positions, and the mirrors, and the steering wheel column as well. So
wow.
it's straight back to your
really?
position.
So it's not just the seat, it really is the whole setup of the car to fit you.
It is, and even if you keep the, say if you use one key and your partner or mum uses another key, just by using that alone, the car will realise that's your key. We'll even go back to your radio station you last had on, the air conditioning requirements.
Okay, now this is clever.
So
now
it really
I'm
does
liking
remember you.
it.
Yeah.
That is brilliant. Yeah, so will it even choose the radio station that I prefer?
Yeah, if you leave it on, it will stay on for you.
Great. Now, one of the other things is it smells amazing in here. The leather upholstery just smells divine.
It does, and leather is standard in all 5 series,
wow.
so that smells guaranteed. But also you've got, as optional, is ambient air package like the 7 series, so you can choose a fragrance to come through the car to just enhance the leather, really.
Great. What's your fragrance of choice?
I like the green sweet. It's like fresh cut grass.
Oh,
it's
how great.
not suitable
Wonderful.
for winter, but we're nearly at spring. So
we are,
yeah,
indeed.
Exactly.
Now, on that note, we have a few questions that let's go and talk outside.
Okay.
But as we do get out, we need to enjoy how wide these doors open.
Fantastic. And as any parent will tell you, that just makes life so much easier when you're getting kids in and out of the car. And of course, child seats, because they're the bulky items. So it's just ease of access.
Absolutely, it's brilliant. Now, thank you very much for all the questions that we have had in during this session. I am going to now put Dan to the test to see if he really is a BMW genius. Dan, we've had a question from David Allen from Facebook. He asked, will there be an M Performance part for the car? And if so, what?
Yeah, M Performance accessories will be available from launch, and these will be styling accessories, so you'll have such things as a front splitter, high gloss black kidney grills, the skirts, carbon mirrors, carbon lip spoilers, and then the performance upgrades we'll probably see later during the year.
Fantastic. That is good news then for you, David. Now, another member has asked, what is the standard spec?
Probably best to look at this car, actually. This
Yep.
is the SE as opposed to the M Sport here.
Okay.
The SE, even at entry level, has LED headlights, as you see here, leather upholstery, professional navigation, dual zone climate control. It's really is loaded up right from the off. And all the efficiency
just how
features
you
are
want
pointed
it,
out
isn't
as well.
it?
Yeah, exactly.
So incredible spec from Standard. Amazing. Well, that'll be good news for them. Safiq Ahmed, thank you very much for your question, has asked, can we purchase the car in individual paint schemes?
Not yet, not from launch, but later on in the year, we'll see individual open on the 5 Series.
Right.
And you'll be able to customise exterior colours and also submit bespoke interior requests. So it's sort of down to how creative you are to what you want to do to the interior.
How creative can you get?
Well, we don't know yet. Depends what you say. And the factory will, will try their best to
What's your
accommodate
favourite
requests.
colour? If you could pick any, what would you go for?
To be honest, I would have this Mediterranean blue.
Mediterranean blue. I mean, it
absolutely
sounds great
stunning.
and it looks absolutely beautiful. It really does. Safiq has also asked, can you get a surround and rear cameras on the new BMW 5 Series?
Yes, you can have the rear camera as a standalone option, or you can incorporate the surround view cameras. So you've got a 360 top-down view of the car, so really useful for parking, of course.
Yes. I definitely need it anyway.
5 Series takes it a level further. These cameras are accessible via the app on your smartphone. So that means if the car's on the driveway and you're inside, you hear an unusual noise, you can access the car's cameras and have a look, again, 360 around the car to see what's going on, yeah.
So when you're lying, so you've basically got your own security guard parked in your driveway outside the front of your house?
Exactly, yeah.
I might just get it for that reason. Probably cheaper than my security guard.
Probably is, yeah.
I don't have one really. Now, another question is, can I buy the new BMW 5 Series on finance?
Yeah, of course. Like every BMW, there's all sorts of different finance options, and you can get those from your BMW centre. But also, you could configure the car online, as I'm sure you're familiar with, really tailor it to be yours. And then from there, you could use retail online to actually tailor the finance package, again, online, not leaving your sofa, to purchase the car.
So you can literally buy the car at the click of a button?
That's right. Yeah.
That sounds dangerous. That could get an expensive Saturday night shopping online. Now, final question, a very important question that I want to know the answer to as well. When will I be able to test drive the new BMW 5 Series?
February 11th. They'll be in the BMW centres. You'll be able to see them then. That'll be a very exciting day. Feb
11th. That is a date for your diary if you're watching, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people queuing up for their test drive.
Yeah, definitely.
Brilliant. Oh, well, Dan, thank you so much. It's been amazing to get to know this, you know, looking at the design of this truly amazing car, such an ambitious model. But if someone's watching at home and they want to have a chat with you, to another BMW genius, how do they go about it?
You can go into the showroom and there'll be a BMW genius there, or you could access them online and you could talk to myself or my colleagues and we could configure the 5 Series together, really tailor it to what you need from the car. And just go through anything that's just needs a bit more explanation around it.
So a one-to-one, basically you can literally be sitting at home right now on your sofa having a cup of tea and you can have a one-to-one chat online with yourself. Yeah. Brilliant. What more can you want? Well, Dan, thank you very much. We really hope you've enjoyed this session as well, talking about the design of the 5 Series. In a couple of weeks, we'll have another live session, but we'll be talking about innovation. So join us then, and in the meantime, we're going to go for a spin. Thank you.